Okay, cool. I got this set up. It's my fucking iPad. It's not anything crazy. It's just my iPad. But my iPad is pretty old. This guy's gonna join us. My iPad's pretty old. So, like, it hasn't taken the new update yet. So, I'm a little nervous about, like, using this for what I want to do. But we're gonna roll with it and just see how it goes. If I'm not looking at you, I feel like I'm like such an old grandma. I'm like so used to like holding my phone and like having the camera up here, but like the camera's right there and I should be looking right there, not up here. So I'm just getting used to it. I'm just getting adjusted. But okay, so before I ramble, because I want to make this first video, I'd say pretty short. Not super short, but like I don't have all the time in the world because clearly it's 10:30 because I procrastinated this for so freaking long today. But to be clear, I've been sick for the past 5 days, so my life has just been me laying in bed, so it's what I'm used to, and I've gotten used to being a sloth, and I need to not be a sloth anymore because tomorrow's the start of the work week. But a freaking thought came into my brain, and I was like, I really want to make videos of me just like talking about shit because I have a lot of thoughts. I have a lot of thoughts and I have a lot of ideas and I have a lot of things that I would like to talk about, and I just want to put them out in the world and just put them out in the world. You know what I mean? I'm sorry for being congested. I'm very congested because I've been sick for the past 5 days, so I apologize. I am gonna take my bedtime medication and start getting like unready because I have makeup on. I feel like it's very dark in here, but it is what it is. We're about to go to bed, so we're gonna get unready with me. We're gonna get unready with me, and I need to find tissues. So pause on that for a second. If you hear any background noise, it's just the TV on. It's my comfort show, Gravity Falls. I have a tattoo of Gravity Falls, by the way, because it's like one of my comfort shows, and I watched it growing up as a teenager. It came out when I was 14. I think it ended when I was 16. It's one of my favorite shows. So yeah, that's what's playing in the background. I just like a little bit of noise. I don't know. It's comforting. I like silence, but sometimes when I'm like getting ready for bed, I like music or like some kind of sound. So anyways, we're gonna get unready. So I'll be yawning, I'll be blowing my nose, I'll be yapping. Because it's time for bed. I should have been in bed by now, but I'm a procrastinator and I'm a night owl and I don't like being told what to do, even though I tell myself what to do. I'm not very good at listening to anybody, especially myself. But hey, you live and you learn. Me, not so much. Anyways, what prompted me to do this was, I don't know if this was really the inspiration. I've been like thinking about doing this for a while. But this definitely has fueled a little bit of like my, this has definitely fueled a little bit of like my thought process and like pushing myself, not my thought process, I think it's just like pushing me to get to this point and like want to do this podcast, talking, whatever, on YouTube. Anyways, what got me to this point was I was on Facebook like a few weeks ago, and I got an invite from a group, and I'm like, I don't get invites from groups. And it was the invite to my 10-year reunion for school from where I graduated from. So most of you don't know, but I graduated in 2017. I'm 27 currently. I'll be 28 in August 30th. I was supposed to have graduated in 2016, but I was held back. And just because my birthday, like, hit, or went past the cutoff. So I was held back a year just because of my birthday. So I started later. So I started school 5, turning 6, pretty much. So I was 6 all of kindergarten. My senior year, I was 18 my entire senior year. I started college at 19. So I graduated May of 2017 and as an 18-year-old. Spent the whole summer as 18. Then college started and I turned 19 immediately. So I was older than most of the people in my grade. And I don't know. It's just what I know. It's just what's normal to me. I don't know any different. It's just what happened to me. I don't really question it too much. Sometimes I'm like, yeah, I wonder what it would have been like if I don't know, graduated in 2016. You know what I mean? Like, I wonder what that would have been like. But everything happens for a reason, in my opinion. Like, I don't think that there's any mistakes with the universe and, like, how God plans things out, whether you believe in God or not. Like, whoever you believe in, we can say universe. I believe that the universe makes no mistakes, and, like, there's no such thing as coincidences. I think everything's intentional, my personal opinion. And it just worked out that way, and I wouldn't have it any other way, because I met the people in my life, and I have the people in my life because of it. I'm where I'm at because of it. Like, things could have gone definitely, like, insanely differently, but I love my life. And I wouldn't want things to go any other way. But in the comment section under this Facebook group, the curator, like the creator of it, she was like, hey guys, can't believe it's been almost 10 years. Oh my God, we're getting so old. We're all so old. And now that it's like, when you're in your 20s, it's like you hit certain points in your fucking 20s. Yeah, I'm gonna cuss, and I don't care. So if you don't like it, you can leave. And if YouTube doesn't want to pay me, if I ever get to that point, which who knows? Who fucking knows? I don't care. Also, I re-dyed my hair. Got a pink forehead. Anyways. It's like, actually, when I graduated high school, there were some people that already had children, or they, like, immediately got pregnant after high school, which, whatever, to each their own. But then I feel like I hit a certain point at, like, 23 to 26. Everyone started getting married. Everyone was having a baby. And everyone was buying a house. And it's gotten to this point where people are still doing it, which I'm not against that. Like, you do whatever you want. You do whatever makes you happy. If you've met somebody, you want to settle down, you want to have a family, you want to have children, you want to buy a house, by all means, go do your thing. Do what's best for you. Whatever. It's none of my business. But I'm not at that point, like, at all. Like, I don't. want any of that right now because my life is played out differently than theirs, which is fine. But I feel like with graduating, go to college, you graduate, then you see all these people who graduated college, get married, have babies, buy a house, and now we're at this point where I feel like there's another phase of people just saying, I'm so old. I feel so old. Oh my God, I can't believe I'm not 18 anymore. I can't believe I'm not young and youthful. And, sorry, heard something. I can't believe I'm not young and youthful and gorgeous and beautiful anymore. I'm not 18 and, like, for the male fucking gaze anymore. And that just... I want to be nicer because I can be real mean if I want to, but I don't want to. I want to be nicer because I want to sympathize and understand, because I can understand how it feels, because that saying has like made me go down a deep rabbit hole of like, holy shit, what is happening? I'm closer to 30 than I am 18. My 30s, I feel like are gonna fly by so fast. What if I don't get married? What if I don't have kids? What if I don't get a house? What if I don't do... Is my time running out? Oh my God, like, I'll turn 40, then I'll turn 50, then I'll die. Like, it's just... I can sympathize and understand. But also, I'm like... You're not old. Why are we acting? Like, mind you, I'm older than they are. By like maybe 6 months to a year, or even like a year and a half. So they're all 26, going to be turning 27. I'm 27, turning 28 this year. And they're like, oh my God, we're so old. Like, that's not old. It's not old. It feels weird that time is going by super fast, but it's not old at all. Pause. I'm going to wash my face, blow my nose, because I'm getting super congested. Ugh. Alright, I just cleaned my face and blew my schnoz. So, anyways, what was I saying? Aging. What is society's obsession with age, specifically with women? Because there's not a whole lot of men, and like you can look in Hollywood where people obsess over men's ages and how old they are, and that their time is running out, that their time is being wasted, and that they're pressured into having babies and families and to settle down. Men are called silver foxes as they age. They can age and be praised for it, for looking great, looking good, and like when a woman ages, I feel like that pressure is even higher. It's even greater. And I think that women do get praised when they're like, oh my God, you don't look like you're your age. Holy crap. But it's like, what is a 27-year-old supposed to look like? What is a 30-year-old, a 40-year-old, a 50-year-old? What are we supposed to look like? And for the fact that people say, oh my God, you don't look your age. I would have guessed that you look younger. It's like, okay, I can see that as a compliment, like maybe you take really good care of yourself, sure. Or maybe you have a baby face, I don't know. But I also feel like it's just, genetics play a point, and also it's just like, people are gonna age. You can't help that. That's just a part of life, and it's also very good that you're aging, because not many people get past the age that you're at now. I'd rather be old and wrinkly and have a full life than die with no wrinkles at the age of fucking 24 or something. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like that's just sad. When people are like, oh, I don't want to get old. Well, the opposite is dying. So, what's your point? Time is going to pass regardless, and you don't know when your time is up. So you might as well do something with it. You might as well enjoy the time that you're here on Earth and be productive with it and create something with it and feel fulfilled in it. You know what I mean? I think that's only fair to yourself. Be fair to yourself and be kind to yourself and enjoy and make the most of the time that you have on this earth. And do whatever makes your heart happy and whatever you desire. If that means that you want to settle down, get married, and have children, then go do that. If that means that you want to buy, like, a plot of land and house a bunch of chickens and, like, animals and farm animals, or, like, foster animals. Sorry, my cat is being... What are you doing? He's trying to get up and look out the window, so I'm sorry if you hear the noise. Or if you want to have a bajillion freaking cats on your property, then, like, go do that. You know what I mean? Or if you want to run a fucking business, run a fucking business that you're passionate about. I don't know. Become a fitness guru. Go hike Mount Everest. Go, you know what I mean? Just go use the little time that you have and enjoy it. Stop worrying about aging, because it's gonna happen regardless. And think of it as a joy, as a gift, as you're alive. It's beautiful to be alive. It's beautiful to be able to see every laugh line, every smile line, every crease in your face because you expressed, you felt, and that's very human, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful to feel. It's just beautiful to be a human being. And we gotta stop this patriarchal shit of, like, women can't age, women have to look a certain way to be desirable. Like, why the fuck do we have to be desirable? Because men said that we had to be. What if I want to be a disgusting bridge troll? What would you think about that? Getting so passionate over here. Who cares? If you want to be a fucking bridge troll, go be a bridge troll. If you want to be a witch in the woods and live your best witchy life, who cares? Just be whatever you want to be. Because men have set the system up for us to feel ugly and to feel like we're not fitting a certain mold and we're not aging correctly and that we shouldn't be aging and that to turn 25, to turn 30, to turn 40, to turn 50 and beyond, you're undesirable. You're unfuckable. You're ugly. You're ignored. You're invisible. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. Can we, like, stop seeing people as objects to just fuck? And can we just see people, as human beings, as human minds with emotions and souls and desires and creativity? To set the standard that women have to be desired and want to be fucked at all times to look like that is just so disgusting and misogynistic. It's so misogynistic. And that's why people are afraid of aging, because then you're not desirable anymore. You've expired in the eyes of men. You have expired in the eyes of society. Which, why is that a thing? And also, who cares? Who cares? I don't get it. Why do you care? Why don't you just surround yourself with people who you love and cherish and feel loved and cherished back? Instead of worrying if your next door neighbor thinks of you as the hottest girl on the block or the hottest person on the block. Why don't you create something with the hands that you were given and express yourself through other emotions than a comment section on Facebook or Instagram or TikTok? Show your expression through a song, a structure, or like a sculpture, through a body of work like an essay or a poem, or your garden, or in the kitchen, like making something, or I don't know, you know what I mean? I'm rambling now, but it just upsets me that people put such value on people. We're numbers, especially in like a social media day and age nowadays. And I promise you I'm not perfect, because once I upload this, I'm gonna go on YouTube and probably like refresh, be like, oh my god, who's listening, who's watching, who's consuming my content, because I'm not perfect. I've been sick for the past 5 days. I've said that like 3 times now. And I haven't had the mental capacity to create lately, because anytime I tried to read or draw, my brain was mush. I couldn't do a lick of anything. I'm gonna pause for a second because I gotta blow my nose. But as I was saying, at the end of the day, I feel like this world sees us, especially women, as if you're not desirable, if you're not fuckable, if you're not beautiful, then like what's the point of you? If you don't fit a certain mold, what's the point of you? If you're not a certain age, like then your youth and your vitality is gone. Your golden years are gone. When truly your golden years are every single year, and it's what you make of it. And also, you're more than just a number. You're more than just a number on TikTok, on Instagram, the scale when you weigh yourself. You're more than just, more than just a number. You're a person. You have feelings, thoughts, and values, and people who care about you and love you. So build your community. Fill your life with people that you care about and that you love, because those people are going to help you at the end of the day. And those people are going to be ride or die to like the day you're not here anymore. And if you think about it, Mac Miller died in 2018 at the age of 26. In 2018, at the age of 26. It's 2026 now, so 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. He would have been 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. He would have been 34 right now. 26 isn't old. 34 is not old. He still would have been making music. He still would have been touring. He still would have been doing what he's been doing, maybe even more. But he had his own issues. And he got caught up in his own head. He had mental health problems. He let it consume him and got mixed up in some wrong shit, and now he's not here anymore. And I'm sure as shit he would give anything to be here again. Just stop romanticizing youth. Because it's so fleeting. And you have the rest of your life to romanticize every stage you're in. So romanticize it. I don't know. Alright. Also some other things too. I feel like aging too, because I wrote some stuff down. I have this really excuse me. I have this really cute notebook. And it's so cute. I saw it at Miniso, and it's so cute. It's so fuzzy, and it's just adorable. But I was doing like some research at 2 a.m. yesterday. It's probably why I haven't gone to bed, because I've been staying up till like midnight, 1, 2 a.m. like every day, and I need to go to bed because that's not good for me or for you if you can help it. But I also don't practice what I preach. But aging. So how, if you're like, holy shit, I feel so old, I feel like my bones and my back hurt so bad. Okay, understandably, there are medical health problems. There are medical issues. You go to your doctor, you listen to your doctor. You know what I mean? But from what I have read, from who I've heard and talked to, and the people that I know in my life, and the research that I've done, in order to prevent aging, like with your skin, or at least like slow it down a little bit, and also prevent your body from feeling like you're aging, I think everybody just knows this because it's just what's been trending for a while, is a good skincare routine. I cleanse my face with like a gentle cleanser once a day. And I would say do that and like have a good moisturizer and a good sunscreen, and like you're solid. You don't need to do anything crazy. I usually do a toner. I cleanse. I do a toner. I do a serum, an under eye cream, and then like a moisturizer and a sunscreen. That's pretty much it. My skin looks really good. I also don't, me personally, from what I've heard and from what I've read, you do you. You do what's best for you. But I've heard that Botox is not very good to get young. At least that's what I've heard. But I don't have it. I don't want to get it personally, unless if I like need to medically. And if it'll help me medically, like if I get like a droopy eye or like something happens to me physically. But for aesthetic reasons, no thanks. I'm good. I feel like it only migrates and like makes your face look worse. That's my opinion. But anyways, another thing with helping yourself from not feeling like you're getting old. Move your body. Move your body. It shows, and like in the studies, it shows that if you move your body every day, or at least like 3 times a week, whether it's walking, weightlifting, a mix of both, doing some form of like physical exercise, like, I don't know, aerobics. I do pole dancing. I have been for 3.5 years. Love it. I don't feel aches and pains, really at all. I do have tinnitus in this hand because of my job. I do hair for a living. But I do preventative measures, and I stretch. I see a massage therapist, and I feel great. Same with my lower back pain. I don't really have lower back pain anymore because I do preventative measures to help myself feel good. So most 27-year-olds that I've met, they're like, oh my God, my back. I don't have that problem because I take care of myself. And like, I make sure that this shit is like taken care of and feels good. But everybody's different, so do what's best for you. But move your body. Move your body. Stay involved. Stay active. Use your brain. Which, stay involved, I would say, is like, get involved in your community. Like, help out if you are maybe religious or interested in getting involved in like a local church, or get involved in like a book club, or like get involved in like a gardening club, or a board games club, or a video game club, or do a dance group like line dancing, or there's hip hop or lyrical or ballroom dancing. Get involved in a band, play an instrument, go to these like pottery studios or like painting studios, you know what I mean, like shit like that. Or do like open mic nights for musicians, or comedy, or slam poetry. Like, you don't have to be the person who goes up there and performs. Like, just go and sit and watch, you know what I mean. Give back to your local community. Give back to the homeless, the Boys and Girls Club, the women's shelter. I don't know. Just give back. Think about something other than yourself. Get involved. Use your brain. So like I said, crosswords, puzzles, board games, reading, like anything that makes your brain think that's like not this. Like, use your brain in other ways. Like, log off of this and help yourself think with your own head. Like, challenge yourself. Hell, go to an escape room and do an escape room. You know what I mean? Like, make yourself think or something. I don't know. Like, crochet, quilt, sew. Do something. Do something to make your fucking brain think. Like, this is making my brain think right now. Talking to myself right now while I'm fucking stuffed up in the nose at 11 o'clock at night. Jesus Christ. Have conversations with everyone. Even by yourself. I'm talking to myself right now. And I'm like pretending to talk to people right now. I am, but I'm not. I'm talking to myself and my cats. But, you know. Have conversations with people. Even if it's just like the people in your group. Like if it's your family or like your close friends. Like, talk to people. You know what I mean? Get involved. Just talk to people. Go to the senior center and talk to the old people. Learn their stories. That's a good idea. I love old people. Sometimes. But anyways. What else did I write down? When you're young, you process data differently because you're learning new things. So that was something that I saw in a video where a guy was talking about. I'm gonna blow my nose on camera. I hope you don't care. Solid. Feel better now. The guy was like, why we feel like at our young age of like, take a shot every time I say like, from the time that we're born until we turn 18, why it feels like those age, like that time period goes by so fast, is because you're learning new things. You're learning how to ride a bike. You're getting a job for the first time. You're learning what heartbreak feels like for the first time. You're getting your license. You're starting high school. You're starting middle school. You're starting X, Y, and Z. So your brain is like, holy shit, all these new things. And it's processing all these new things. And it's learning new skills. And once you turn 18, you don't really get that enrichment anymore. So it's good to keep that enrichment going. keep learning new things. Like, learn a new language. Learn a new skill. Go out there and just get a new book. I don't know. I'm blanking right now. Probably because I'm tired. But just keep educating yourself. Put on a YouTube video of a topic that you find interesting and just consume. Like, I love conspiracy theory shit, and I love learning about that stuff. I watched a video recently about how people go missing in the Grand Canyon. I know that's Mormon, but, like, I was like, how does that happen? So I just listened to a video about it. Then I went down a whole rabbit hole of, like, the history of the Grand Canyon and the people who live down there, and, like, how there's whole people who are unhoused, and they'll live in the wilderness, and they'll live in the wilderness off-grid on purpose. That's crazy. Just go down Reddit rabbit holes or YouTube rabbit holes and learn. Listen to audiobooks and just go and just learn. You know what I mean? Pick up new skills, pick up new hobbies, try new shit. I feel like people are so afraid of failing nowadays. You're gonna fail. Who cares? Who is watching you? Nobody. Nobody's watching you as much as you think that they are. Nobody really gives a shit about you if you really think about it. They do, but they don't. So go do the shit that makes you happy and, like, that you're afraid to try. Just do it. Learn new things consistently. What the hell did I write? Meet new people. Try new things to help your brain and bring back that process back. Curiosity. Approach everything with curiosity. Always stay curious. I'm always curious about people. I love asking people questions. Try that sometime. Think about what it feels like to be someone else in their shoes. You know what I mean? So interesting. You can be afraid of aging, but with that comes dying. So embrace aging with curiosity. Embrace aging with curiosity because every single stage is new and something new is brought with it. Your body listens to your mind. This is a big one. Your body listens to your mind. If you keep saying that you hate yourself every single day, you will eventually, your brain will think, I hate myself. If you keep saying, my back doesn't do that, my back hurts all the time, your back will just hurt every single day. And your back won't do what you want it to do. If you keep telling yourself, I'm old, you're going to start showing it, and you're going to start acting it, and you're going to start feeling like it. So stop telling yourself these negative things because your brain will eventually believe it and start telling your body to act like it. Anyways, what else did I write? Oh, this lady was talking about, like, your late 30s and into your 50s as women. And I feel like even men too, but for women especially because we have hormonal changes and shifts because we're capable of carrying children. But I feel like men also experience a little bit of this too because, you know, we all have skin. Skin is a membrane, or skin is an organ, and skin changes. And we also all have hormones, and hormones change. But as you age, inflammation happens and slower cellular turnover happens. So you get inflammation just naturally. And that also comes from having a poor diet and poor health. And slower cellular turnover means that, like, your skin is growing slower, I'm assuming. So your skin doesn't go through the cycle as fast as it does as when you were younger. So to prevent inflammation, just adjust your diet. You can do an anti-inflammatory diet. For your cells, you should exfoliate more. And she says to learn how to intermittent fast. Listen to your doctor. Limit alcohol and sugar. That's really depressing, but do what you want. My two not my favorite things, but I definitely love sugar. I mean, I'm not a skinny bitch. I love sugar. Keep lymphatic system moving. So, like, your lymph nodes are, like, I believe in here in your neck, and there's some in, like, other parts of your body. So you can do lymphatic drainage on yourself, and I need to do that, and I feel like I'm a little swollen because I've been sick, so I should do a little bit of lymphatic drainage. But, time willing. Get your system moving by walking, massaging, and dry brushing. Just move your freaking body, dude. Move your body. The late 30s and 50s is a huge change. Take care of yourself. Simplest things matter. Also, remember, I wrote down in here, and she said, aging is really cool. Your body changes, and the human body is so fascinating. Oh my god, if you want to learn something, learn about the human body. The human body is so fascinating. For the fact that we have different cycles that we go through, especially women, so fascinating. Go do a deep dive on it. Aging is really cool. Our bodies change as we age, obviously. So go deep dive into that. Go look into that. Don't fit the mold of what people think you should look like as you age. Hell yeah. I think that's a good way to stop. Because what does an old person look like? What should an old person look like? Who cares? Dress how you want. Act how you want. Do what you want. Live the life that you want. As long as you're not hurting yourself or hurting other people, who cares? Who cares, dude? I always say, when people are like, why do you have so many tattoos? I've got a lot of them. And I've got more on my body. But do you know what that's going to look like when you get older? Dude, I'm going to be the coolest fucking granny in the nursing home. I'm going to have pink hair, more than likely. I'm going to be dressed to the nines. And I'll probably be living in Florida with multiple boyfriends. And my husband. Who cares? What does an old person look like? And why does it matter what you should and shouldn't look like? Why does it matter if you're aging? Why does it matter if you're old in the eyes of men or not? Who cares? You only have one life, as far as we know, scientifically. Spiritually, whoever you believe in is whoever you believe in. Believe in whatever you want to believe. It's your right. You have every right, and you have the choice. But if we're gonna go off scientifically in this video, you have one life, and scientifically, there's darkness at the end of this. So, why do you give a fuck about getting old? Why don't you live in the here and the now and enjoy every single minute, every hour, every day that you're here alive and breathing? Because truth be told, I could go to bed tonight and not wake up tomorrow. And all that freaking out over getting old that I've had was for what? Nothing. When, you know, if I am very lucky to live to be like 97, oh, I'd be like, holy shit, I'm so lucky. No one else is probably, no, there are people that have gotten to that point, but not many. And I'll be like, holy shit, I'm so blessed. I'm so blessed I got to wake up another day. Because we never know which day is our last. So I don't care if men don't find me desirable. I don't care if society doesn't find me desirable. I don't care if people only see me as a number. Because I care about what I think of myself and the value I give myself, which is very high. And I love myself. And I have people in my life who love me and care about me and are ride or dies. And I have associates and like acquaintances and people that care about me, or just connections that I've made And they're cool. And they think I'm cool. And I love the relationship that I have with them. And I hope I get to have it for a long time. And if not, there's more people out there that I'm going to meet along the way. So, that's all that matters. Anyways, stop telling yourself that you're old. You're not old. You're only as old as you think you are. You have that inner child within you. And that inner child is always with you wherever you go. So nourish it, cherish it, and never forget that little kid that you used to be. And make that little kid version of you proud. Okay. I'm gonna go to bed. And my nose is stuffed up again. And I'm like making whistle noises with my nose. I promise next week I'm gonna be way better. I'm gonna try and do this as like a weekly thing. Maybe twice a week if I feel like I need to talk about stuff. But at least on Sundays. Sundays are my days off. Consistently. Maybe even on a Thursday, because sometimes I get Thursdays off, but I'm gonna try and keep it consistent because I like talking. I got a lot to talk about. And I'm gonna keep excuse me. I'm gonna keep writing it down in my Hello Kitty notebook. See? I'm about to be 28. I'm almost fucking 30, dude. It's gonna be 28. And I got a Hello Kitty notebook. Who cares? I love Hello Kitty. I love pink. You'll get to know that. I mean, clearly it's my hair. Who cares? But anyways, I'm gonna say goodnight. And I'm gonna grab my stink. My stinky stink. Come here. Come here. Say goodnight. Well, good night. Say goodnight. Goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye.